Well, hey everybody, welcome to Creative Central this week. So glad you're with me. Hey, are you tired? How was Easter Sunday for you? Because I know we were rushing and we did a lot of stuff. But if you are tired, I completely understand. I'm coming off of it myself. But at the same time, man, what an awesome day. I just saw you guys coming together as a team. I saw ownership and investment into what we were doing. And man, it was just an amazing service. I got so many comments back from different people. And the interesting thing was, it wasn't, wow, look at the lights, they were awesome, or the musicians did so good. It was more comments like, man, I just really felt God moving. People told me that they weren't. One person told me I really wasn't in the mood to worship when I got to church, but by the time that first song was done, I was ready. I was in the presence of God, and I know it takes a lot of work for us to make it look that easy and seamless, and it did look just very natural, like it was no big deal. But guys, that's the type of intentionality that we have to put into what we do in order to make it look that easy. And I know that was a lot of work, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Pastor Mike told us in staff today that, man, we just took a leap forward and a step up in everything that we did. And, I want to see us do more of that. Pastor Mike wants to see us do more of that. And so we're going to work towards that. And it's going to be awesome as we move forward. We've got a lot of great momentum, and a lot of people came into our building. We probably doubled our attendance. But here's the payoff, guys, just so that you know. 23 people checked on their card that they accepted Christ for the first time. That's incredible. Especially, we're in a small town. You think you've reached everybody or talked to everybody, but 23 new people came to Christ, and the heavens were rejoicing along with us. So that is in no small part to what you guys put into that service. We created the atmosphere, drew people in, the Holy Spirit moved, and He brought people to salvation. So I just want to tell you, team, how proud I am of you, and thank you so much. I do want to give a couple of quick shout outs to some people. Janelle absolutely crushed that piano part. It was fantastic. And you guys don't know, but she was battling some back pain, and she was a trooper, and she just got up there and took care of business, and it was awesome. And so Janelle, oh my goodness, thank you so much. When you see her, tell her thank you. I want to give a shout out to Mike Plank on lights. We threw a ton of lighting cues at him, and they all had to hit with certain timings and stuff, and that was completely beyond what he had done before. But he stepped it up big time, and that just made a huge difference for us. So Mike, thank you. Media team, wow, you guys really took another step up. Saw you guys blocking your shots. There was a little bit more fluidity in what you guys were doing. I watched the playback, and so there was some great stuff that I saw in that, and it was just another step forward. Thank you guys for that. It makes a huge difference what we see when we watch it back. Also, Phil Harris, he stepped in last minute basically and took over broadcast audio. Never done that before, but he was willing to step up and say, yeah, I'll take care of it. So thank you, Phil. I really appreciate that. And for all the musicians and everybody, I've talked to you and I've told you thanks, but I can't tell you enough. It was awesome, and we had a fantastic day. So what do we do from now on? Hey, you know what? We've got some great momentum. I want to keep that going. And so here's what we're going to be doing as we move forward. I'm just going to dive in a little bit more, guys, and I'm going to help you as we move forward in some of this stuff, because I want us to be successful in ministry. But at the same time, man, I want to build on what we just did. So just in some very simple, practical ways. It won't be as intense as Easter. But as we move in towards this week, we're just going to have some more lighting cues that are moving around for some of the faster songs. We'll continue that. Want to talk to you guys a little bit. I'll connect with a few of you guys this week about various tech stuff and instrument stuff and sound stuff. And we'll make sure that you guys have what you need in order to be successful in your ministry. And I want to see us put that same level of intentionality into this week as well. Could you imagine, guys, if we had 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks of that atmosphere that we had this past Sunday? People would be going around going, what's going on? God's moving, and it's exciting. So just want to continue this momentum. Pastor Mike, I know, is just absolutely over the moon with what we did this past week. And, obviously the 23 people accepted Christ. That's the payoff. So way to go, team. Very proud of you guys. It was awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, as we look forward to this week, a couple of things. We're going to try, like I said, we're going to try with capitalizing on the momentum. So we'll do lighting cues. Want to do a little something different with worship. We're going to try a new song to begin with. I'm going to actually try and step away from the guitar for the first 2-3 songs. We're going to work that out and see what happens with it. So hopefully we're gonna do some tracks so that those guitar parts are covered. But that's what I'm going to try and do. I think that may change it, give it a little different feeling, a little different flair. And so we'll try that this week, see what happens with it. And, we'll kind of move from there. For you vocalists and instrumentalists, one of the things that I've done is I've actually recorded all the tracks that I would normally play on the iPad. For you guys, it's out there. You can download them. And I've got them with the click and without. Now, both of those versions still include the guides. So you'll still hear chorus and all that stuff going on. But that's just so that you know where you're at in the song. So go out and check those out. Like I said, you can download them, put them on your phones, burn a CD, whatever you want to do with them. That way you will have a track so that you can practice along to. Also with that, for the first song, we're going to try it in the key of D. However, I will see how that works. I may modulate that up to the key of E. Don't freak out. It's only 4 chords repeated over and over again. So it's going to be easy for you guys, even if we decide to take it up a step. After that, You Came to My Rescue. The new song is This Is Living. Then You Came to My Rescue. Sydney's going to sing lead on that. Same thing. I've got tracks out there for that. Then Spirit of the Living God. That's Kathy. At that point in time, we'll figure out if I'm going to play guitar or not. But I think it's going to be good. How Great Is Our God, and then finally we're going to end with Cornerstone, and that's going to be a good anthem song to end us up with. So that's what's happening this week. Now, as this is the first Sunday in April, if you can believe that. Year's going by fast. However, as we get into April, just so that you guys have a heads up, the 2 middle Sundays in April, I'm actually going to be off stage. And what I want to do is I've talked to a lot of you guys in tech media, lighting, ProPresenter, all that stuff. And the one thing that I want to do with you guys is get together with you, and I want to help you and do a little bit more in-depth training, kind of build on the stuff that you already know so that you can be more successful in your ministry. Now, one of the things I want you guys to know is this is not me telling you. A lot of this interaction will be what's going to help you in your workflow. How can I assist you in being successful in your ministry? What do you need to know? We're going to talk about ideas, and I'm just going to throw everything on the table, and you guys tell me what you need so that we can make you as successful as you can possibly be. I want this to be fun. I want it to be engaging. I want it to be exciting for you. I want you to feel like you're making a difference. I want you to feel like what you do is valuable. But at the same time, I want you to feel like you have input into the process. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the bigger picture, how what you do feeds into that. And so it's just going to be a time. I'm going to take those 2 weeks, and we're going to get together. We're going to do some training. We're going to do some talking. It could be one-on-one or in a group setting. But I just want to work with you guys, help you. I think that coming out of April, out of this time of training, you're going to be better equipped. And like I said, you guys are doing a fantastic job, but I just know that there's some tools and stuff that we can give you guys that are going to make it better. And then if there's stuff that maybe I haven't thought of that you have, let me know. We're going to make that happen for you. Okay? So it's going to be a great, great week. It's going to be a great month of April. So excited about it. And hey, let's go out there. Let's win more people for Jesus. Let's make disciples of Christ. And most importantly, let's work towards becoming the healthiest, spiritually healthiest creative ministry that we can possibly be. All right? Love you guys. So proud of you. It's going to be a great, great week. And I'll talk to you later.